hopefully everything is all set up. That is the wrong video. Alright, where am I? There I am. Goomsalotl and James the Dragon are already here. Awesome. Hello, guys. Alright. So, yeah. I've been a wee bit busy. I definitely did a lot of work around the DS Figure 8 circuit. I'm going to just pop over there just to show everybody. I just finished playing like a lot of Mario Kart World. I did like I mapped out all the courses together and then drove them all in one big route. But yeah, it's not like too much serious work. It's just a lot of terraforming, I guess. Just adding in all the trees and all sorts of stuff. Finishing all of this off-road area. But yeah, I'd wager that Figure 8 circuit's just about done. I think I just want to make a commentary booth around here. But otherwise, yeah, Figure 8's done. We use Mario Circuit up here. Still probably one of the funkiest tracks I've made thus far, and we've only just scratched the surface of this. Everyone can hear me correctly, right? I'm just making sure. I don't want to spend like 20 minutes realizing no one can hear me. Alright. And then of course we have all of the, yeah, this road. I think I finished this road. This road was done last time. Okay, good. I'm audible. Excuse me. Yep, Remix. Honestly, Remix turned out really good considering that it doesn't have the same sprite-based actual SNES tracks have. Awesome, you guys. I'm all audible. Got some Mario Kart music in the back, as I usually do. So let's head back to GBA Mario Circuit, and hopefully we can finish that up today. And then if we can, I want to at least finish the layout, so the road itself. I'll go over detailing a little later. But yeah, I added the white lines. I want to add a little bit of a pit stop area just around here, so I might demolish the wall, but we'll see. I will think about that. But this is generally where the work is going to be. So what I need to do is I need to get the map up. And I need to see where we're going to go from here. So let me see. I'm right about, like, I'm right here, obviously, like, right at the green block. Blue block. So, let me see. Okay, so it's gonna start going full diagonal. Right around the start of, the yellow blocks that probably should be around here. But they're not because of the fact that I didn't build them. Okay, so this is going to be a wee bit tricky. Okay. First things first, I need to get all my resources back in my inventory. What the heck? What map is that? Oh, that's just the connecting road from Remix to DS Figure 8 circuit. Let's go put that back. How's everybody been? Hope everyone's had a good last 2 weeks. I had a camping trip, that's why I didn't stream I didn't stream the week before last week, and I didn't stream last week, only because I just needed like some time off. I always want to have my days where I'm not doing much. But now I'm back for some Minecraft. And hopefully we can get this one done today. Alright. So... yeah, maybe the fact that I don't have those... You know what? Maybe what I should do is I should make the blocks for a reference. Yeah, it's not going to be that hard. So it goes... we'll just make a little bit. Blue, green, red, yellow. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Something's not right here. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, blue. Huh. They playing me for a chump here. Blue. Okay, yeah, and then it just does a yellow. So I kind of need this. Jackson's channel, hello. Glad to see you here. James the Dragon's been going good. That's good. Let's see. Yeah, so it starts diagonaling on the top here, but it's gonna start. Okay, so we can use this as a bit of a reference. I want. Okay, so. Still got a bit of grass as well. You know what? Maybe it'll be easier to do that first. Figure out how much grass and grass path we need. So let's see, that's about 4 blocks of regular grass going up from the red block. And then I'd say roughly, yeah, 2 blocks of grass path. Whoops. And I'd say about 3 blocks of sand. And that's when it starts to go, yeah, we're starting to diagonal. That stretches up all the way to some blocks I haven't even built, so. Okay. Yep, that seems to line up pretty well. Whoops. Okay. Since I'm still elevating this, let me know if the music's also too loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. So that's a little bit. There we go. Ninja Hideaway hits hard. Damn straight. Haven't made a course in a while. Yeah, honestly, like I feel like for us specifically and around here, the Minecraft Mario Kart 2 goal has kind of quieted a little bit, but in no way do I believe that the hype overall has stopped. Okay. Where's my undo button? No, that's actually pretty accurate. If anything, it's pretty much good. Okay. So, since Sonic Generations is not win the poll, will you ever play it in the future? Yes. So I actually would like to kind of share a little bit of that. I think because of how much attention that those 3 games got, I will do Smash Bros. Brawl first, and then I'll do either Yoshi's Island or Sonic Generations next, and then I'll do the other game. I'll do those 4 games in succession because definitely people wanted to see those. I'm actually very surprised at that poll. Yeah, I've been making Cheep Cheep Falls for like a month or 2. Damn, that's got to be a big one. I'm gonna start working on Donut Plains 1 for like the 10th time. Yeah, I'm honestly, as like I agree with one of my subscribers / viewers. They said that we should definitely work on finishing the circuit area first, and I agree to that. But I also am like really itching to get into some of the other areas. Okay. So now what I have to do is I have to make sure that I can loop this around. So this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diagonal blocks, but it's going at a weird ass angle. All right. very unsure how this is going to go, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. That is definitely not... Wait, is it? Oh, dear Lord, how am I going to do this? I am making this track way more complicated than it needs to be. Let's be 100% real with ourselves. Gotta go do the elevation, he said. It'll be fine, he said. Alright. So this is the outer area. How did I tackle this over here? So this is all completely diagonal going up. Then starting around here, I start doing a twofer of diagonals. So I wonder, how will that look if I start doing... Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jackson's channel, if I ever make every course playable in Minecraft, Wii U Mario Circuit is gonna be fun. Yeah, good luck with that one. Cool Monkey Official, hello, I got Tomodachi Life Living the Dream a few days ago and I'm enjoying it. That is great, my friend. I've been enjoying it too, as you can tell. Like, I've got a few extra episodes of that. And honestly, so much fun. Okay, so once again, I have zero idea how I'm gonna handle this. But at least now we have our ending point. So maybe we can go back up here and see what we can do. Okay. I have no idea, guys. Your boy is lost. Okay, well, I guess what I can do is I can just try doing this to see where this will stretch and if it'll even work. Maybe, yeah, let's just see what this will do, and let's try to get it as close to where the arch or the curve is as possible. And that might give me a little bit of an indication on where I can start elevating it. This might work. Jackson's channel, world courses is gonna look weird because they won't connect to each other. Well, at least there's still actual tracks, so them not connecting to each other isn't that big of a deal. It's just gonna look different because they're probably gonna be a lot closer to other tracks. Okay, so if I go up from here, that puts me where exactly? We have a parallel to here, which still leaves me with a little bit of height to go. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems a little far. I don't think it needs to be like that. Also, I screwed up anyway, so... Okay, we definitely don't need to go that far. If anything, this might be okay. So let's try building up a little bit. Shut a TV World. Hi, Baron. I just went on a little trip to a nearby lake a few minutes ago. How's your day? My day's been pretty good. Been chilling with my dad today. He usually comes over on Saturdays when I stream. So we hang out for a bit. Okay, so I'm looking at this. And I actually think this might work. First off, am I in line? Yeah, I am. Wow. Okay. So, first off, let's get rid of all of this. We definitely needed to arc a lot more. So now we have this as a bit of a reference. So this is the outer area, the outer bit. So we need this to loop around so that it we can make a U-turn that'll go all the way to the other end. So this is gonna be weird. Bro, I swear the water is gonna make me crash out. I can imagine Minecraft and filling in portions of area with water in Minecraft is annoying. Okay. This is probably gonna look a little ugly at first, but that's kind of how creations go. We are high up, baby. But okay. This can actually probably start going straight for just a wee bit, because it's in line with that. Let's see what we can do. And if, you know, like, if anything, we can always just spruce it up a little later. I think it took me an hour and a half putting the water in Mario Circuit 1. That's right, because you're doing it a lot more, like, you're making a lot of, like, bigger changes to, like, elevation to older tracks that never really got them. Like, your Mario Circuit 1 did look pretty damn beautiful. Okay. Hold up. How close? What are we looking at here? Okay. That's looking nice. So what I'm thinking... I think we've just attached it... Okay, almost. I don't know why I just deleted all that, like... At least leave that. Okay. Okay, now we're making some progress. So now what we can do is from here... We'll make everything equal until they completely line up again. Or at least a little closer. Actually, I don't see why not. Huh. Modern old courses, yeah. It's a mix with me. See, here I think the problem is, it's just this. Like, this is stretched out way too much. How much farther can I really go with that? How much space needs to really be there? Yeah, the U-turn does not get this... Well, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't even need to be that close to the railing, but we kind of need to go that far with this if we're going to make it look decent. Okay. I really do think, this needs to be extended out just a bit. I hate to undo all that, but it's kind of what we have to do because it really needs to, we need to have a lot of room for the inner part of the thing. I don't really know how to make that smaller with how the, okay, so let's try this. I think that should be a little bit better. Okay. Shut up TV World. One time I was trying to use water in a build and I had to use so many void blocks to make it work. Yeah. Goomsalotl, now I'm getting reminded of the one time I was building Piranha Plant Pipeline and I was trying to make the water in the blue pipe. Yeah, I'm going to need to learn the fill command if I'm going to make water manageable. And even that's stretching it. It's like, am I even going to be able to do that? Okay. Let's do this so that I'm not like looking at how bad it looks. There you go, Jackson's channel. We got some Donut Plains playing. Okay. So once again, what we'll do is we'll make this one block diagonal until it meets up with the other side. No shot I did that on, no shot I guessed this one. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, ain't no how. Aha! I didn't. I am just, wait a minute. No, I just overshot. Whoops, that's a little too far. Okay. So now, I still think we do have quite a bit of wiggle room here, so let's move. So that should be another 2. I can't imagine that this arc or this U-turn will look very pretty when the thing's all done, but kind of got to work with what you got, you know? Yeah! I'm gonna make the dirt that touches the grass coarse dirt. Good idea. That's usually what I do. Ever since I learned that coarse dirt doesn't grow grass on it, I use coarse dirt for just about anything that needs dirt. Hence the usage in the Mario circuits. Okay, then... I think I really feel like I just need to demolish some of this. Like, honestly? Can I... Yeah, actually. Then what I'm thinking... Yeah, hold on. Okay, I think I've got something here. But I think what we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to somehow find out what we're going to do for it going downward. I would say roughly, yeah, I think it should be right around here that it starts going down. Okay, so... This is going to be a little tricky. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that was from, I think, this block. Or was it from... Damn it. I think it was from the one that was touching... Yeah, it should be from this one. So the one that's touching the elevated part. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, I think that should do it. So now we have an indication on where we're going to arc it. And from here, I think if I can probably make it still go up. But what I'm going to need to do now is just do a little bit of extra stuff here. There we go. Okay, now I believe we're making some progress here. I believe that is exactly what we need. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the same thing I did on the other end, and I'll just start elevating from a specific point, which I think will be around here. Here. And then let's see where we can go from here. Because it does need to meet up at that point. You know what? It actually might just be better to start from up there. Because honestly, it'll be complicated, a little more complicated, but this will allow us to meet the ground at a better pace. Man, what an awkward way to build. James the Dragon, I have been working on a Mario Kart Wii custom track called Vivian's Castle, which is a mix between Bowser's Castle, Mushroom Gorge, and Moonview Highway. That's a very interesting group of tracks to mix together. But I can see the connection. Like, I can see the outskirts of Moonview Highway kind of representing, like, Twilight Trail. Okay. Again, I'm really hoping that we can finish this track off. At least the road, so that I can start the next track, and I know exactly which one to do. Because it was one that was mentioned a lot when I did the last poll. And I think that with that much commentary on it, it needs to happen. Oops. Whoops. That still does seem like it's all in order. Still got a little ways to go yet, though. Alright. Yeah, I haven't really been working on this much in my spare time either, outside of maybe just terraforming some tracks, adding the trees and such. But I definitely think that as time goes on, and if I can remain devoted to this in certain points, then I can definitely make more out of like the routes, like even make up new routes. And I was also thinking how it'll be exciting when I inevitably get to the point where I can start like mapping out rallies in that you guys have made on the Minecraft map. We are nowhere near that point, though. Okay, we're almost there. The moment I hit the ground, Bowser's Mushroom Highway. Okay, the moment we hit the ground, that's when we can start going back to flat. Like crack open my lemonade. All right, I'm gonna say a few more going down. Two of my Mies started dating, married, and asked if they could have children all on the same day. That is an insane group of events. I woke up this morning to Matt and Lily fighting. And Lily did not forgive Matt. And I was like, what did the bro do? Or was that yesterday? I kind of forget. I think it was yesterday, actually. Okay, I think that might be good. A jump down here won't kill me. Yeah, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. I think I did that in the wrong order. There we go. Okay, let's do the let's start with the easy part. I told one of my Mies to forgive the other after they got in the fight, and they straight up just said no. I remember that. So Violet and Stephanie got into a heated argument, and Violet was like, I never want to see her again. And I was like, wait, now hold on, just 1 minute. Maybe we should talk this over. And she was like, okay, but counter argument? No. And I was just like, okay then. I didn't realize, well, I'm not going to give myself God complex here by saying I didn't know you were the one in charge, but damn. Also, I made Roman Torchwick, as you probably saw in the episodes, and him and Maria got into a fight after he's also been crushing on her, and their reconcile led to them dating. I was just like, okay, that works. I deleted a me to stop a fight. That is such a power move. That is a powerful move. Okay, I can stop this fight. Deletes the me. That might be like too powerful of a situation or solution. I was fed up that day. Fair enough. Still, that's what happens when you piss God off too much. I'm gonna leave religion out of this one, actually. People are all like, don't bring politics into this. Me, don't bring religion into this. It's just an even slipperier slope. Okay. So, this can all go. And I guess we'll have to dig this out, too. Am I really committed to that? I'll probably have to be. Let's finish. Okay, you know what? Not digging this whole thing out to make like the spot for the elevated ground. That's gonna be I'll do that in my me time. I'm not doing that on stream. Hell nah. I'll make it look nice later. My me's keep asking for vending machines on the beach. My me's keep asking for random stuff anywhere, and I'm just like, guys, I'm the one who decorates the island here. Let me work with it. All right. Okay. So this is where the road will connect. Perfect. All right. Okay. Not bad. Now I just have to build the entire other half of the elevated part. Or the U-turn, I guess. My friend Ali, Hermie on my island, we had a news report of security cam bathing, and I was just like, excuse me, bathing with security cameras. What, were toasters too mainstream? Skip toaster bath, go straight to security cam bath. I feel like that you'll get similar results. Tomodachi Life is a wild game, and I love it. All right. So that's all the road, and that's the important part. So I can probably do the off-road bits. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Come on. I want to see my map. Okay. I can also delete these soon, because I'm not going to be needing them. This whole bit right here, I'll find out a different way to work with this. Actually, I actually might need those. as a separation for this. So I guess we're rebuilding that. And remembering that the third one screws me up. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. And then it goes to blue, and then yellow. And then what we're probably going to need to do is I'm probably going to make a little bit just to block off this. And not that the GBA map's walls are blocking much off. I mean, look at this. Bam, I'm off-road, and Lakitu needs to bring me back to the track. That was a funny little simulation. I hope you all enjoyed that. All right, interior-wise, I mean, this should be easy. So this is like just one. I guess. I think that's like that, and then it's just like 2. Yeah, there we go. Seems pretty accurate. This is going to be a little bit weirder though. All right, stop distracting ourselves too much. Let's bite the bullet. Why am I starting down here? Wish Tomodachi Life let you change the default horse's color instead of having to make a custom house design. Oh, house. I read horse for some reason. Honestly, yeah. I'm married to N from Pokemon on Island. Uzi Dorman is married to the human version of YouTube. Also, Peach has a crush on you. Me? Oh, damn. Don't tell Daisy that. All right. Actually, I guess. Wait. This U-turn's gonna look really weird, guys. More dry desert. Where are you lining up? Actually, that's perfect. So how many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think that can work. My YouTube next video button and the character my username has in it fell in love with each other in Tomodachi Life. He is in love with the next video. Oh. Oh, this is a little awkward. Could probably make this work. Awkwardly. That is not the prettiest looking U-turn I've ever made. Oh well. My first married couple on my island was Eve from Wall-E and Cinderace from Pokemon. Wild couples, guys. I think I see what needs to be done. That's a little bit better. And to be frankly honest, I don't think we need that. How would it look like? Yeah. It ain't the prettiest, but I think that'll get the job done. So, let's see. I think what I'll do from here... Let's see if I can make this work. Alright, not bad so far. This can definitely also measure up. All right, I think this is looking pretty okay. I have no idea why I'm sweating. I'm not physically building anything myself. Let's not pretend like I am. I gotta say, this is actually looking pretty solid so far. I think. I'm not gonna pretend like I know whether or not it looks good. Yeah. All right. I think I've got a handle on things. He says for like the 5th time. Perfect. Oh, hell yeah. This is now, it's all coming together, guys. All right. And then yeah. And then what we can do is go straight. Hmm. Let's just make sure that this actually will work out. Hmm. I have a slight hunch that we might be a little bit off on something here. Hmm. Nope. I can still make this work. Or can I? I'm beginning to kind of see where things might have gone a little bit wrong. And I think it has mostly something to do with the fact that that had a little bit of a steeper incline at one point than this did. Hmm. The same two Mii's on my island keep falling for each other no matter how many times I say no. Damn, they're more committed than you are. Okay, perhaps what we need to do is we just need to make this kind of go up at a slower rate. We're gonna find a way to make this work. We've already come this far. Hold up. I think we can work with this. I think we're making it work, guys. Alright. It's a little awkward, but I think this should be okay. If they were real, who would you beat up on your island? Probably Dr. Eggman. Well, it all depends on what kind of shit he gets up into. Why do I feel like something wrong went around here? Yeah, that should do it. Who would I beat up on my island? That's a very good question. There we go. making some strong progress on this, and it's only been an hour. Oh, my internet's still up. Should probably close that down. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's a wee bit messy on one side, but I wonder, actually this looks like it could be lowered. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I could see worse. All right, then let's do this. I got this. I got this. Perfect. And then two, three, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right. I have successfully managed to elevate the U-turn in the way I wanted it to. Not bad. Not pretty, but actually, no, that really could be a lot worse. And actually, I could probably even work around this in particular, because it's just gonna go, yeah, you know what? I could fix this even further. I'm too weak to beat up on anyone on my island. Rip. Okay. Yeah, I can 100% fix this up. All I need to do is just raise it up by 1. Would you rather work for WarioWare Inc. or Bowser? Good question. So, with Wario, you're not getting paid at all. With Bowser, there is a very distinct chance that he will show you some respect as a minion. Because, as we've learned from the Mario and Luigi series, Bowser actually does genuinely earn respect from his minions. So, I'm willing to bet that Bowser might be a better option to work for, Because there's a chance that you won't just end up being garbage fodder. Wario, on the other hand, you're getting scammed just by, like, existing with him. Nope, we need that one. Nope, we need that one. Nope, we need that one too. Okay, so that's where we need it. So that should do it for all of those. My two Miis fell in love again. Also, if you join Bowser, you get invited to spin-offs. See? Goomsalotls knows where it's at too. If you're a Bowser's minion, you get special invitations to spin-offs that no one else gets invited to. That's where it's at, guys. It's all about the spin-off territory. Also, I was just thinking about this. If we get Mario Kart World DLC, we need to give the NPC drivers costumes, and they need to be good. And I was immediately thinking, why on earth are Fire Bro, Boomerang Bro, and Ice Bro not costumes for Hammer Bro? Like, come on, it's that easy. Also, go for it. Add the Koopalings as either alternates or variants for Bowser Jr. or variants of each other. I don't care. It's like they're all going to have their own slots anyway. At this point, the Koopalings being added to World wouldn't make any difference because, you know, the character roster slots are already completely divvied up. Everyone be like, Koopalings take up too much space. Mario Kart World's roster. Look at all the slots we have for Mario. Whoops. Never complain that the Koopalings are too much. Not on my channel. Also add Stroll and Stew. Facts. Alternate variants of Piranha Plant too. Like, yeah, for Fire Piranha Plant, Ice Piranha Plant. I mean, sorry, Frost Piranha Plant. I am intellectual. Putrid Piranha, even though that's only ever had one appearance outside of Paper Mario, and that was its cameo in Smash as part of Piranha Plant's, Wait. No, I don't think Putrid Piranha's color scheme was in World, was it? I don't think it was. Also, Bone Piranha Plants. Like, come on, Nintendo. You guys are making this really easy, and you're ignoring it. Probably because, no, it's not mainstream. Like, anyone gives a rat's ass about whether it was mainstream or not. The only people who care about what's mainstream is Nintendo themselves. Because they hate their RPGs. Show some love for the things that people actually enjoy. I mean, that's not to say that the main series isn't enjoyable, because it completely is. Odyssey's a freaking amazing game. But, like, I don't know. The RPGs are the spot where you can go to be more creative. To do what the main series can't do. And that's go wild. Yes, Wonder went wild, and look at how much that paid off. Ink Piranha Plants, yep. Add outfits that look like the partners from Paper Mario. Yeah. Yeah, Inky Piranha Plants, or Ink Piranha Plants, whatever you want to call them. That's actually, like, honestly, James the Dragon, that's a good one. Like, Yoshi with the mohawk. Give Yoshi a costume that obviously represents, you know, the Yoshi. Goomba getting a Goombella costume. Koopa getting a Koops costume. Who else could get one? Cheep Cheep could have a sushi costume. I guess Goomba would also get a Goombario, and a Koopa would get a Kooper one as well. Boo isn't even, I guess facsimile, you can give King Boo a bow costume? I think we're treading thin ice with that one. I have to be missing some. I really don't think I am. Because, like, there's Vivian. I guess you can give, like, Peepa a Vivian costume. Give Charge and Chuck a costume that makes him colored after his Super Mario World color sprite. His sprite in Mario World. Let's see. What else can we do for some of the NPCs? I guess Coin Coffer could have colored variations, not like from Puzzles and Dragons. Because there are some I don't really know what to do with. I feel like there are definitely some obvious ones that I'm not thinking of. Imagine if they somehow made a Mario Rabbids costume. That would be freaking awesome. But I feel like that would involve the idea of having the Rabbids in the game as a whole, which I don't think Nintendo's gonna do. I think I'm already questioning what they're gonna do about the guest tracks from 8. It's like, keep in mind that none of the music from those particular DLC tracks were remixed into World, which I get that they wouldn't do all the tracks, but like, the Woohoo tracks also weren't remixed from Mario Kart 7. So I'm very much curious as to whether or not they're trying to keep this one strictly Mario, or if they're inevitably going to DLC some other franchises. It's hard to tell, especially considering we don't know what their plan is. Hopefully it's good, because I know the president of Nintendo, the current president of Nintendo of Japan, did say that he wants Mario Kart World to be supported throughout the Switch 2's lifespan, which I guess time will tell if he's like what that'll mean. And hopefully it means something good, like not like this. It's hard to tell whether or not that means DLC or just these free updates that they've been doing over the course of time. The free updates are fine, but it's like, I feel like these are things that should have just been in the base game. You've had how long to work on this game, and you just now put in the custom items that you had in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I don't know, man. World just feels like it's not performing the way it probably could have. Like, look, again, I hate to compare it this often, but look at Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That game's doing it right. It had really good base game content, and it's like already got the plan of how it's handling its additional content. And I love it. Sonic Racing Cross World is still like phenomenal. Shadow Peach outfit, dude, that's the one. That's the one we would all think of. Like, let's be real, when it comes to giving Peach any sort of unique costume, Shadow Queen Peach is the first thing everybody thinks of. Like, look at Smash Brothers in general. How many times people have modded in a Shadow Queen outfit for Peach? Like, come on, Nintendo. I think it kind of kills me how they want to keep that separate so much. It's like, why would you do that? You guys have come up with such great ideas, and then you shelve them directly after you make them. Like, come on. You guys have definite golden ideas. Don't be ashamed of it. Build on it. Show everyone just what you got hanging or hiding in your up your sleeves, man. I think I just successfully managed to do the entire road here. I think we're good. I think we just about finished the actual road for Mario's GBA Mario Circuit. So what I'm gonna do. There we go. I'll do something about that a little later too, but yeah, I mean, outside of this side, it doesn't look too bad at all. I'm looking at this. That's better. All right. Not bad if I do say so myself. Let's go ahead and update the maps. Smudgers, how's it going? Mario has no canon, and yet they want to gatekeep Paper Mario from the main series stuff. Yeah, for real though, if you guys really did not give a rat's ass about continuity, then there should be no reason why you can't make everything just appear with each other. Stingbees had no problem coming back after 3D Land. Whoops. Are these the right maps? I don't think they are. No, that's Figure 8 Circuit. What am I doing? Perfect. That's the one we're looking for. All right, this is the one. This is the one that's going to see the most amount of change. Actually, pretty solid. Any others that need updating? I feel like this one doesn't because you can't. The road's completely visible from here. And I don't think anything was updated over here. So I have a hunch that outside of the off-road that I need to finish, GBA Mario Circuit is about done. All that's left here is just the extra details. I am going to make some off-road for the U-turn. But again, all of that is stuff I can do in my own time. But seriously, I feel like I could have done worse. I feel like I also could have done better. You know what? Maybe I'll continue to lower this just a little bit to match it up to that side, but we'll see. Let's go look at it from the main map, and I'll let you guys tell me what you think. What should I do? Should I lower that a little bit more? Because, like, you know, just in case there are probably going to be reverse versions of that, so I might want to consider making that a little lower. They're fine with plot holes until it has to do with side games. Yeah. What's gonna go in the center? We'll figure something out with that. Yeah, you're right. I probably should decorate the center a little bit. Maybe I'll do some more trees in the same style, or maybe I'll do like a building. Honestly, aside from this, which I might be able to fix, that looks pretty damn good. I really do think that it's really just this. I think I just need to make it go 2 the whole way. Are you going to stream in June? Yes, I am. I do want to talk, though. I'm going to probably make a post about this as well. Maybe follow, like, I'll do something. But this definitely needs to be brought up. My brother and I are moving again. We're going to be moving back with my mom for a little bit. But then, so my mom got a house. Like, she straight up bought a house. And here in Canada, that's kind of huge. So my mom bought a house, and my brother, it's got a basement apartment that my brother and I are going to live in. Which means that we are going to be moving away from the apartment again. Or we're going to be moving from the apartment, which, honestly, it's completely necessary. Okay, so I'd say it's like, okay, so you have 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna redo this whole thing because we could probably make it look a lot better. And then I'll fix up that road section too. I'm certain that we can make this look a lot better. Whoops, didn't need to do that. I just hope I don't regret this. So yeah, my brother and I are in the middle of, once again, packing stuff. This is all something, like, we're still completely unsure of all the time frames and all that, but we know that we're going to have, I think we're going to be moved into the new place by September. So my brother and I are probably going to be living back in my mom's townhouse for a little while as well. So there's probably going to have to be some times where I'm just not going to be able to record, which I think you guys can perfectly understand. I do not know when those times are, but I will keep everybody updated. I will make the general schedule for what I'll record and all that for the month of June, but that'll all be subjected to change as the month goes. Because, again, no idea what's gonna all happen. Let's see what we can do with this. I think it's gonna be once it reaches around here that we're gonna wanna keep it grounded. But yeah, once my brother and I move, again, once we're settled into a brand new basement apartment, that is going to open up, like, well, not a lot of doors, but it's definitely going to be a lot easier on me and my brother when it comes to finances and being able to actually save money, which is the important thing. Okay, so we are going to have to redo a lot of this. But I think I can still make something work. I think overall it's 100% still going to look like GBA Mario Circuit. Let's start just rebuilding some of this. So yeah, throughout June and July, just keep an eye open in case keep an eye on the post just in case I have any changes that need to be made to either recording schedule or streaming schedule. But I have to also double check how many weeks do we have in June? What am I going to be able to do? Because obviously first week's got to be Pikmin. Wait, let me double check the calendar. So June, So today's the 30th, June 13th, and June 27th. So yeah, we're gonna have two. So it'll be Pikmin and Minecraft as per usual. We got lucky with May because of the extra month to all right, where'd chat go? There it is. Yeah, the extra week to stream, plus I had my birthday stream, which was really fun. So we did get a little, it was also a pretty weird month for streaming, simply on the grounds that I had that camping trip. I participated in a poll on someone else's YouTube channel about like which Mario Kart tracks. I think it was a YouTuber named Second Shift. I don't know who's here has ever seen their polls, but it was like which of these tracks is like the best. And I think, hold on, let me see. This I gotta pull up. There it is. Which of these Mario Kart courses do you think is the best? The choices were Wario Stadium, N64, Wario Stadium, Dino Dino Jungle, Coconut Mall, and Shy Guy Falls. No one's surprised that Coconut Mall is obviously the big one, but I was like, context is everything. Out of all of these, I love the OG Wario Stadium, but GC and Dino Dino Jungle in World is better than Wario Stadium in World. And I got like some people were like, how do you like the OG Wario Stadium? It is way too long and really boring to drive. And I was like, and then another person was like, the original Wario Stadium is complete garbage. How can you like it? And I was like, bro, easily. I just don't, the flaws don't bother me. So I love sharing my spicy ass hot takes with the world and confusing the hell out of people when they were like, when they figure out that, holy shit, how does this guy like this kind of stuff? Hot take, Coconut Mall is overrated. Although I feel like that's not as hot of a take nowadays because I think a lot of people also think that. Okay. So let's see. Mm-hmm. It is going to be a little hard to jump up here. It's probably not even going to be feasibly possible. Yeah, no, it's not, but... There. Whoops. That was supposed to stay. Wait a minute, was it? That's confusing. I guess. Yeah. I think that's how it's supposed to go. That does look really awkward, though. Oh well. Hmm. You know what? I have a better idea.
Your stream is playing on the TV outside.
Yeah, because Dad was watching it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I neglected to mention that. My dad was watching the stream on in our living room. Oh, that might also be why. I really do hope that this looks better, or at least half decent. Otherwise, I'm gonna look really bad for tearing all this up. Alright. Yeah. Wee bit awkward of a change, but let's see how it looks. Because I feel like it'll still, at the very least, make the U-turn look nicer. And once we finish this up, I'll go ahead and we can start the next track. Have you seen the next Minecraft game drop? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Next Minecraft game? How do you move up from here? I thought they were just updating this one. Is it like a spin-off, or is it like an actual Minecraft game that's the same thing? I have no idea. Whatever it is, I've not seen it. If anything, I think that just answers the question. How do you make a new game out of Minecraft? Minecraft 2 Electric Boogaloo? Like, this doesn't feel like a Mario Maker situation at all. Alright. Now, let's see what this is gonna... I'm talking about the next update. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I have not. I see. I have 100% missed this. That might actually help a little bit. I see. Whoops. That honestly looks so much better. I think the map's actually helping. Who is your favorite and least favorite champion from Pokemon? Ooh, I believe I've answered this one with my brother, but that's a good one. First off, where did I go wrong here? I think... There we go. All right. So, let's see. We have Blue, Lance, Steven / Wallace, depending on which Gen 3 game you're playing. Cynthia, who's going to murder you regardless. Alder, Iris, Diantha. Oh, right. The worst champion is Geeta from Gen 9 because she's got the most garbage setup for her team. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. GBA Mario Circuit looking real fine. I feel like my favorite would either be, it's gotta be either Lance, Cynthia, or Steven. I'd say Wallace, but his big problem is that he monotypes a champion team, and you can't just do that. That's not right. Least favorite has to be Geeta, because she's just bad. Alright. Pretty good. I'll go and spice up the off-road later on. But for now, for the last like a little bit of the stream, like 45 minutes or so, I think it's time to start the next track, which means I need to get up next map. Which thankfully I have the map for. Okay, the map, the 3DS map is quite small. Like, there we go, that should be a nicer zoom in. And now I'm also gonna need to get up my map so I can pinpoint exactly where I want this one to be. Right, I still need to fix the Boost Cinema bit. All right. So, let's head over to where... No, first I should probably put the maps away. Definitely gonna need that. I'm now gonna need this. I'm gonna put the sand, the dirt away. What on earth was I using light gray terracotta for? Probably something on figure 8 circuit. I'm gonna get rid of that. Put the white concrete back. Mostly, once again, we're gonna need grass. Cliff sides can be dirt. Oof, we're gonna need water. Oh boy. But actually, no. This is going to be really interesting because I think what I'm going to do with 3DS Mario Circuit is I'm going to connect the water from that portion to the water from Mario Kart 8's Mario Circuit. So like this, I'm going to find a way to connect to 3DS Mario Circuit. That could probably also stand to be a lot bigger. 3D or Wii U Mario Circuit is tiny. A lot smaller than I would ever imagine it to be. It's like a fraction of the size of a SNES track. Oh well. Alright. So we're going to be branching off from here. I would say 3DS Mario Circuit can probably be within this area. But that's going to need some elevation. I should probably take the blank maps with me. Let's try to eyeball where we want this. So we mapped here. So from here, we're gonna go. I'm gonna say that the edge can probably be in and around this spot. Oh, wait, no, that's gonna need to go a little bit higher because we need to make sure that there's a lot of space for the bottom side of the course. I would say maybe roughly about here. So if I were to build up some road, I would say up about here would probably be good. Because Mario, like the Wii U Mario, or the 3DS Mario Circuit is a higher elevated course. Now, so if I turn myself this way, and let's do the same deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it 10 blocks long. Okay. You know what? I think it would also be easier. Does Mario Circuit have a model on the model resource? Oh, perfect. Right on the home page of the model resource, there's some shortcuts to the 3DS, or Mario Circuit 2 or Mario Kart by that. You know what I mean. Mario Kart 7. All right, let's see what tracks they got. Daisy Hills, DK Jungle, Airship, Mario Circuit. Perfect. It's up on there. Ooh, Neo Bowser City. They're still not all of them, but Mario Circuit's the one we need. What are we building currently? Well, we just finished up GBA Mario Circuit's road, so now we're going to be moving on to 3DS Mario Circuit. By the looks of it, there is no 3D view. That's not good. Unless... Let me see. I'm going to download it. Off of the model resource. Now let's see, because I have a 3D viewer on my laptop. Let's see if this has an object that can be viewed. Okay. All right. Zero idea if this is going to work, but like a 3D view of the track would be very, very nice. But I can't, there's not much I would be able to do if I can't get one. I guess I could look up like a model elsewhere, but let's start with this. Paint 3D, that's it. What track is this one? We're going to be starting 3DS Mario Circuit. Nope. Do I have 3D viewer anywhere? Aha, here's it. It's 3D viewer. There we go. Now let's see if maybe this will work with that is a B. I'm gonna be 100. Oh, and it's moving, and I do not like that. Nope. Well, I don't really like that. Why of all the things that show off as a demonstration on this 3D viewer, they picked a B? I don't like that. Hola, Black Lion. Would have joined sooner, but a package distracted me. A stylus I ordered came in. Well, at least you got your package. Okay, so I will admit that this does kind of complicate things a little bit. I wonder if I can open it with Blender. No. At least I don't think I can. Yeah, my apologies, guys. I'm just trying to find a decent way to get a good look at Mario Circuit. Blender's not even responding now. Okay. I'm gonna write this one off as a we're not gonna be able to do that. Whoops. All right, so this view will have to work, or have to do for now. Which could be worse. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this will be like the very edge where the that little hill is in the pavement. Well, we're eyeballing this one. So this is the inside of the road. Right, this probably will be useful too. How glorious. Where's the rest of the map? Get that corner. Oh, I guess it's this way. Whoops. Okay. In relation to the other track, I have zero idea. Wait. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and be honest. I think that might check out. What happens if I make one here? You know, having absolutely no, just no characteristics probably is not helping my case. So let's go back to building the road. Okay. So it's just a little hill. It's nothing too special. There we go. Should do it. So let's see if we can use this as kind of like our dictating starting point. Alright. So you go down. This will go a lot better once we actually get into the track. But I know a lot of people did want to see 3DS Mario Circuit get started, so we're going to go ahead and do it. I'm gonna have to look up what Mario's castle looks like in Super Mario Land 2, because that's kind of what I want to use as the inspiration for the replacement of Peach's castle in this map. Because, like, it's Mario Circuit. I understand that Mario Circuits have always had a history of having Peach's castle located within them, but you really have to question why, because this is Mario, not Peach. Why does Mario get Peach's castle? Alright. I actually think that might be a pretty decent distance from the finish line. It's really hard to tell because there's no real indication on my map. Let's make it just a few blocks longer. I'm gonna say like 3. And then the finish line has actually got some red and white or is a red and white line. All right. I would say that that does look like a pretty... Oh, hey! There we go. I got a model. Mostly for detailing, but screw it. There we go. This really, I feel like this can stand to be longer. So what I want to do if I get it right to the hill on this model that I just found. Actually, no, that might actually be good. One more. Why do I feel like I'm just very particular with this? Which Pokemon region would you want to live in? Probably Kalos, honestly. Yes, I am constantly at threat of Yveltal deciding to wake up and just kill everything around it, or being granted eternal life from Xerneas, but Lumio City's pretty nice. Alright, so let's see, from here, we're at the starting line. Quite a nice model, honestly. Okay. feel like it's just slightly longer than this. So that's 41. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Maybe that is a little too long. I could probably relocate the starting line to be a little bit farther away, or like closer. I don't know. It's really hard to eyeball this. I'm really excited to see some more information on Pokemon Winds and Waves. The game looks really nice. I don't know, though. There is something about me that just misses the traditional Pokemon formula of beat 8 gyms, fight the bad guys, and beat the Elite Four. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate the shifting that they've been doing. I think Galar did it pretty damn well. Scarlet and Violet are fine, but the multiple stories with multiple like goals and all that, I don't know. It just felt like I liked where they were going, but I don't think it was executed as perfectly as they wanted it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Let's actually move the finish line 2 squares back. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just focus on making the track first before I start worrying about what the map is going to look like. So from here, it's going to start arcing up a little bit, slowly. So I think I should really just do the same thing with what I did with GBA Mario Circuit and just make it flat for the time being, and then elevate it a little as I go. That being said, it can still be a... Whoops. Okay, so do our classic little shift between gray and dark gray. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'd say 3 lines of light gray can continue to be straight before it starts to curve. And then this dark gray one, I think will start going. Maybe I shouldn't put too much. So let me check another thing. How many? Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 light gray strips. Maybe it's just me, but I missed the pixel art style. Yeah, no, I can see that too. By the 10th light gray strip, we want to be going the completely, like, that way. So let's see, this is the 5th one. Six. Seven. Whoops. Eight. Nine. Okay, so we're going to say this is number 10. And honestly, I think that'll work. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 14. So do that. 11. 12. 13. 14. That definitely looks pretty good. And honestly, yeah, that is definitely wide enough that we can, yeah, I can work with this. So let me see. The bottom kind of can, I feel like the bottom can stay straight enough, but it definitely needs to start slanting a little bit upward as it goes. So let's see what I want to do with this. I think what we'll do, let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is number 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This, I think, would work for a sloping, like it doesn't, I guess it doesn't need to be that steep. But I think this will work, honestly. Yeah, I think this looks pretty nice. Maybe I should make it a little more consistent across the whole thing. What I'll do is for this. Are we back? Are we back, guys? I think we're back. Oh, hey, okay. Not bad. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I really do think I know what happened there. My laptop was probably like having a stroke trying to have that 3D model up as well as my stream. Alright, duly noted. Alright, well, I'm sorry because I didn't even realize that my stream crashed. So, y'all probably just missed, well, I'm gonna be honest, you didn't miss much. It was just me kind of muttering about the track progress. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, no, I just basically started just doing this, just trying to make it look nice. All right. And then let's see, how can we... I think what we need to do is this. Yep. There we go. That should just about do it. Yeah, that looks pretty good for a curve, for an arching curve or sloping curve. That said, I really don't think I can trust having that model up again, so we're gonna have to eyeball the rest of this. Okay. So... crap. I kind of do need that 3D model. Let's just say that this is where it straightens out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, realistically, this is not where it straightens out. It more or less just, still a little bit curved. Let's see. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, we're gonna have to loop it or arc it. Shoot. Let's start from here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I just like going crazy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. Okay. No idea what I'm doing. All right. Time to do what I do best, and that is just wing it. This is definitely going to look way worse than the other side. Maybe I should have started from this side. Probably won't keep at it for much longer, honestly. Yeah, sure, stream crashed, but it's not like y'all missed much. Okay, so from here, I think what I want to do... No, let's make that one light gray. Where the hell am I going with this? How did we end up here? Hmm. Sure? The hell did I just try to do? Alright, no. We're redoing that. That ain't right. Let's stick to what worked. I don't know what the hell I was trying to do here. But whatever it was not working. Goddamn Frankenstein Road. Alright. Really not gonna pretend like I knew what the hell I was doing there. Alright. Hopefully everything is good for stream right now. It allowed me to continue from where I was, so that was pretty nice. Okay. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, same deal. Then we'll start flattening it out from here. Yes, I do like that. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that should do it. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Ugh. Maybe not quite. Yeah, that's a bit better. Anything? Bam. All right, guys. So, yeah, I think this is about where I'll call it for today. I think I've been going on for a decent amount of time. Something just does not seem right around here. Oh, maybe it's because this just doesn't feel like it's stretched out enough. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing with this. But in any case, I do believe this will be where I end off the stream. Team Magma, Aqua Leader from... Yeah, that's true. That theme is really good. I'll figure this out in my own time. But for the time being, hope you guys all enjoyed today's stream. And keep an eye open. I will definitely have something going on, a post going on soon. So, yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.